I think Detroit is great for a lot of reasons. I think you get, the culture and livelihood of being in a city, and you also have a really deep sense of community within those people that I think it's kind of lost in bigger cities. Yeah, and there's so much going on, and there's so much rich culture and history and everything happening in it. It's a good city to be in for sure. I'm Mary Harvey. I'm the current manager of Alta Midnight Detroit, and I've been here for about 3.5 years now. I have been a fan of art my whole life and comics for probably the last 10 years or so. Comic books are special to me as an art because it combines storytelling as well as visual arts, and it is a really great way to get people reading and to express yourself, and it's all really permeating the media right now, from television to movies to cartoons and anime. It's all rooted in comic books, and it's just this really special medium. Vault of Midnight's whole kind of ethos that the company's built behind is that comic books are for everybody, which is, I think, what makes it such a special, unique comic book store. A vast majority of them, it's a very cishet white male sort of place, and it's not welcoming to people outside of that category. We have a lot of people that come into the shop that their entire concept of comic books are superhero books, which have a totally awesome lineup, but there are so many ways to see yourself in comics. I think just kind of creating a space for people to kind of explore themselves and discover themselves through art and reading, which sounds goofy, but it actually feels really good when you find a book like that, is really important to everyone that works here.
My name is King Daniels. I work at Vault of Midnight Detroit. I also am an artist outside of this place. I've been working for Vault of Midnight since December of last year. I think I was a customer before I was an employee, and I would frequently come in here. And obviously, I've been an avid reader all of my life. So once I saw that they had a job posting, I immediately jumped on it, and I was like, okay, let's get in here. Let's get immersed in this world. I think similar to any media, comics sometimes allow you to see parts of yourself that otherwise you wouldn't. Whether it's the part of you that wants to be powerful, whether it's something maybe even traumatic that you can't express to the people in your life. I think that comics open a door.
I mean, I think because we exist in Detroit, which I think is a majority Black city, and so we definitely try to get more and more diverse books in that way. We've created an entire Black comic section featuring Black artists and creators and characters, and people come in here and they love that, and they think it's great because, again, it's really great to be able to see yourself in media, and that's the thing we are always trying to push. We get a lot of kind of questions, and people always preface it with I might have a weird question, and then, do you guys have gay books? Do you have books, featuring strong Black women? Do you have books featuring people with hearing disabilities or whatever? And we always try to stress that it's not a weird question. That's a totally cool thing, and we want to help you find these books, and that's what we try to do.
I guess I would like to see the store remembered for making every person feel welcomed and comfortable and smart, and their interests are important.
Yeah, I think we want to give a kind of space for people to engage with their community outside of bars or drinking or whatever. I think it's a great way to bring people together.